The shows at the Hollywood Fringe are very important because it's very important that we tell these stories that not necessarily will have other opportunities to be told. And the more we go to these shows, the more we're able to keep the Fringe going, the more success we could lead other people and their shows to, then our stories can break upon the borders that Hollywood or that other people don't let our stories would normally be told. So I'm hoping that if we could all consistently go, as everybody knows about this, if everybody goes, we can encourage more people to put into the Fringe, more people to get stories out there. We could cloud the industry with way more voices and progressively work toward a better world. I'm hoping that everybody does do that, and I think that's why we all should be going to the Fringe. My name is Johnny Cassidy. If you want to learn a little bit more about Authenticity of the Musical, my play at Stephanie Fieri in August at the Hollywood Fringe Festival, listen to this conversation. I need to write Authenticity in a Musical because I am someone that has drowned in technology before, and given my personality, I'm a very people-pleasing person. I want to see people laugh. I have a codependent relationship with wanting people to be happy, and I spend a lot of time wanting to see my work like get a good reception. So like I want people to laugh, I want people to be happy, and in the world of technology, there's just no such thing. You can't please everyone, and social media is a consistent reminder that you are not good enough compared to other people. So it's a very toxic formula for a lot of people, including myself. And I believe that everybody else doesn't really see how toxic it can be because they don't take it as far as me. So I'm like, there's no better time than right now to tell us a story about how toxic it could be. And even though it doesn't feel like it can go so far, it can go so far. And if it takes a girl catfishing somebody and like them falling in love only to be like pulled apart, like sometimes it's like it has to get that far. Sometimes it goes to bullying. Sometimes I've been bullied in the past for my videos and for kind of like everything I'm trying to do when it comes to putting content out there. And I've had people really say some nasty things when I thought I was trying to just make people laugh. And it made me realize like how really having good intentions and wanting the best in other people can also be on social media. Like just nothing is good enough. Like you're never good enough. And I guess I'm trying to show people that like you're always good enough. Like there's always a reason to do this. There's always a reason to try to do something for the greater good, despite what people think about you and what you do. And I felt like we needed this right before we get out of COVID, right after we get out of COVID, until we could stop looking at our phones more than we look into other people's eyes, is how much we should be interacting with this show. It's about this social media influencer that goes on around high school and everybody really likes her. But she's uncomfortable and realizes that everybody likes her for the wrong reasons. Nobody even knows her personality. So the only guy in the school that actually is known for his personality is bullied. He's open with his emotions. He's very genuine, and that makes everyone uncomfortable. So they bully him. But when she realizes she wants to actually make a formal connection, she does it the only way she knows how, through social media, creating a fake profile and forming a relationship with him. But the conflict comes in the fact where she has to hide herself in order to be her true self. And then people start finding out. So she starts having to ruins people's reputation. She has to gaslight people. She has to use every tactic in the book to protect her self-image over this human being's life. And then it becomes less about technology and more about how people treat people. And that's what it comes down to, as opposed to technology. Yeah, by the end of the musical, the audience should feel a sense of responsibility that nobody is innocent when it comes to cyberbullying. Then it's that technology has made it such commonplace for hate to be very widely accepted. And I think people should watch the show and really feel like I've said like that. I've said something like that to somebody before. I've communicated that to somebody before. I've noticed that when people are more genuine or don't have a wall up, I've been a little bit harsher, and I want everybody to kind of project themselves onto both of the main characters and see that like I've had genuine moments and I've been bullied because of it. And then I've had bad moments and I've bullied because of it. And really like see that like, okay, what steps can I take to really not really like put out a version of myself into the world, love and support people, and use that to find a way to peace and encouragement. I really want people to go to my play and the Hollywood Fringe Festival because it's so important to hear these stories that are not universal. We are kind of overclouded by this industry that believes that these mainstream stories are so important, all told by the same race, gender, like it's very clouded with the same voices, because nobody really trusts amateur, like not experienced. And this is the Fringe Festival is the perfect platform for people that have really important voices that have not been heard yet to really be heard and talk about other, what not including my show, like talk about other cultures, other experiences, like things that we just like. Theater offers the chance to feel uncomfortable when film gives you the privilege to turn it off. And I think it's really important that we sit down, really take in these shows from beginning to end and listen to people that are telling them, because they're telling them for a reason. And it's a lot of work to do something like that. And it should be our job as humans to seek out people that have not been listened to and really hear their stories. I'm hoping that everybody does do that. And I think that's why we all should be going to the Fringe. I'm looking forward. I really hope people like my composer Michael Van Daegum's Smith's tracks. Like I know they'll like the music. I hope they like my jokes. I really do. I've been like fixing them and like trying to tweak them just so that way they work for people. I really hope to get laughs. I really hope to disguise the trauma that the characters experience, and hope that the audience still picks up on them anyway. I hope there's some sort of reaction to what's going on the stage, and I hope people I care about, when they see this show, they could see the hurt that does come with social media. And sometimes, you know, for friends and family, I want them to see what I've been through on a more fun scale, and like really see this story that I'm trying to tell. My name is Johnny Cassidy, and please come see Authenticity the Musical at the Stephanie Ferry Theater this August at the Hollywood Fringe Festival.